Start the recording.
Yeah. Hi guys, good morning. In the last class, we understood our requirement and we are trying to develop the functionality, and I have identified the methods that are required for service layer. So as of now, we created our binding classes. In the binding classes, we have taken the required variables. So can you please tell me what is the purpose of binding classes in the project? It is used to take the data from the UI and send the data to the UI. Binding classes are responsible to capture the data from the UI and send the data to the UI. Created binding classes. After that, we created controller classes. Can you tell me what is the purpose of the controllers? Controllers are used to handle the request and response. So now from the UI, the request will come to the controller. Whenever I click on the login button, login form data will go to the login controller and it will execute some logic and it will send the response back to the UI. Binding classes are used to capture the data from the request and send the data to the response. Controller classes are used to handle request and response. Then we have entity classes. What is the purpose of entity classes in the project? What is the purpose of entity classes? So they are used to map our Java classes with the database table. Then we are having repository. What is the purpose of repository? Repositories are used to communicate with our database table, and we have here runner. What is the purpose of runner? Any logic that we want to execute only one time, that we can implement by using a runner. For example, if you want to load the data to the static table, then we can go for a runner concept. Then we are having service interface available. What is the purpose of service? Services are used to write our business logic, and util classes available. What is the purpose of util classes? So to write some helper logics in the project, then we are going for this utility classes. So anybody able to implement the logic? Sign up. Completed? Right. Fine guys. Now in the last session, we have identified the methods in the service layer. So now I will explain the functionality and I will tell you how to write the method for that particular functionality. I have observed still many people are very weak in the analysis. They are not able to think about the requirement. They are not able to write the proper methods. So please follow this now. I'm going to see the requirement now. Based on the requirement, what methods we need to write in the repository, what method we need to write in the service, what method we need to write in the controller, that we are going to understand. Fine. Now this is my screen. This is my application home page. Okay, this is my application home page. Here login is available, registration is available, unlock account is available, and forgot password is available. So before going to start the project, first we need to implement sign up functionality. First we need to implement sign up functionality in our project. User should create the account, then they should be unlocking the account. Once the account is unlocked, then only they can log in into the account. If they forgot the password, then they can recover the password from the application. First let me go for sign up. Now here there are 3 fields available. To capture this form data, I'm having one binding class that is called signup_form.java. Signup_form.java is a class which contains a name variable, email variable, phone number variable. What is the purpose of this class? Whenever you enter the data in the form, when you click on the sign up button, request will come to the controller with the form data. To capture that form data, I have taken a binding class. Now, as we discussed in the first mini project, what is the execution flow? The execution flow will be common in any project. Okay, database will be available, repository will be available, service will be available, controller will be available, UI will be available, utility classes will be available, entity classes will be available, binding classes will be available. Now, let us talk about sign up functionality today. Let us try to implement this sign up functionality. Let us try to implement this sign up functionality. Always come from backend part, guys. Always come from backend part. In the backend, we need to have a table. So now to have that a table, I have already created one entity class that is called user details entity. Whenever account is created, the data will be populated to user details table. User ID is a primary key. User name will be available. Email ID will be available. Password will be there. Phone number and account status. But if you observe in the form, we are getting only 3 fields. We are getting the name, email ID and phone number. What about the password and account status? Password should be auto-generated. Account status by default, we are setting as a locked value. Now, I have one entity class. For this entity class, there is one repository also. User details repository is available. Now, by using this repository, I want to insert the record into the table. To insert a record into the table, do I need to write my custom method or predefined method will be available? Do I need to write any method or predefined method will be available? Predefined method. What is the method to insert the record? Save method is available. Save method will take entity object as a parameter. First, I want to implement sign up functionality in my project. What is the meaning of sign up? Take the data from the form, insert the, man, what is the time? Do you have any morning class? Then why are you not coming by 9:30? Why are you not coming? Time is 9:15. You missed half an hour class. What you will understand? Why you guys are not coming by 9:30? Last time you told hibernate class is there, some other class is there. Now you don't have any other class. Why are you not coming here by 9:30? From tomorrow we'll stop at 9:30. You should be in the class before 9:30. If you come after 9:30, we don't allow you. Take it seriously. Now, I want to implement registration functionality. That means stop them. Now I want to insert my record into database table. I have a registration form. Okay. So now registration nothing but we need to capture the data from the form and we need to insert the record into database table. So always when we are developing the project, always think from back end to front end. So in the back end, we need a table. For that table, we need one entity class. We created that entity and we need one repository. We created one repository. So in the back end, in the repository, do I need to write the method or I no need to write the method? I no need to write the method because to insert the record, we will go for save method. Save method will take entity object as a parameter. Fine. So now, do I need to do anything at the repository site for the sign up? Do I need, now see here guys, how I am analyzing to write the code. I want you people also do the same analysis while writing the code. We need to implement a sign up functionality. Sign up nothing but user account will be created. When the user create the account, user account details should be stored into one database table. For that table, we need to create one entity class. What are the fields are coming? What fields we need? We have taken the entity. For the entity, we need a repository. I have taken the repository. To insert the record, do I need to write any method? Not required. That means we are good from persistence layer. Entity is ready, repository is ready, ready-made method available to insert the record into the table. Now, let's come to service layer. Now, what is the purpose of service layer? Execute the business logic. Now, I want to implement business logic to perform sign up functionality. User will enter the data in the form. Form data will come to controller, controller to service, service to repository. Service will be a interface. For that interface, we will create the implementation. Now, in the service, what method we need to write? Go for user service.java. So now it is a sign up functionality. After sign up is completed, I need to send one message to the UI. Success message or failure message. For that, I'm going to write one method, public boolean sign up. Simple. I want to write a method to perform the sign up functionality. I'm taking a method, public boolean sign up. In order to do the sign up, I need the sign up form data. To capture the sign up form data, I have created one binding class sign up form. Now, whatever the data that is coming from the UI in the form of object, it will come to my controller. Controller will give that form data to service. Service will give the data to entity. So, service method will expect that form data in the form of object. For that, I am taking sign up form. This is the method I am writing in the service layer. This method is going to take form binding object and will call the repository method. So from the UI, data will come in the form of a binding object. From the UI, data will come to controller. From the controller, it will go to service. Service will give to repository. Now here, sign up method is available. Is it a concrete method or is it a abstract method? It is a abstract method. Body not available. Body I will write in the IMPL class. Now let's go here, new class. Go here, new class. Here we have a class called user service IMPL. It is implementing user service interface. Add that interface. Now user service. Click on user service. Okay. Click on finish. Guys, I'm explaining everything line by line. The reason I want you to develop this on your own. So how I am analyzing, how I am writing, everything I'm telling. The expectation, today I want you to complete the same functionality on your own. Right. There is no use of taking the code. You should be able to write the code. Fine. Now I'm overriding this method. So first identify what is the logic we need to write in the sign up. Here guys, for the sign up, we need to do three things. First one, generate random password. Password is not coming from the UI. Password coming from the UI, not coming from the UI. Password not coming from the UI. We need to generate random password. Whatever the task that you need to do in the method, let us keep that as a to do. Let us keep that as a to do. To do means it is my pending activity. Generate the random password. Then after this, set account status as logged. Set the account status as logged. By default, account will be created with the locked status. They cannot log in with that. Generate random password, set and set it to object and set it to object. Fine. Set account status as logged. Then after, I need to go for insert record. Insert the record into the table. After inserting the record into the table, send email. Send email to unlock the account. So these are the functionalities I need to implement in the sign up form. So now when you are working as a fresher, directly don't write the code because you will not understand. First understand what is the meaning of sign up in our project. User account will be created with the random password. Status will be available as a locked status. After account is created, application should send one email for the user to unlock the account. If it is a if that coding is done by experienced person, if he is having 3 to 4 years experience, no need to write the steps like this. Directly they will write the code because their understanding, fresher understanding will be different. Okay, guys. Now they will have maturity towards the requirement. But for fresher, everything is confusing. That's why before writing the code, first to prepare what you want to do in that method. So write down the steps to do. Generate the random password and set it to the object. Set the account status as locked. Insert the record. Then send the email to unlock the account. These are 4 steps we need to perform. Then we can say our sign up business logic will be completed. Okay, we are getting the data in the form of binding object, but a service should call the repository. Repository will take the binding object, or repository will take the entity object. Repository will take the entity object. Okay, now first one, generate the random password and set it to object. To generate the random password, we create a utility class called password utils class is available. Now let us go here. Let us write a method public string generate random password. Generate random password. What is the meaning of random password? Alphanumeric value. I want to generate some string which contains alphanumeric value. So if you don't know how to generate that random password, there are multiple ways available. Go to Google, then type here generate random text or random password in Java. Generate random password in the Java. Generate a secure random password in the Java. Go here. There will be giving multiple types of logic here. Now here there is a logic that they are using to generate the random password. Random string generator dot builder with range 33 to 45 dot build. Multiple options are available in order to generate that random password. Got it? Now like this you can check here. Java password generator. Generate a secure random password in Java. Now go here. You can see the logic here. Random string utils dot random. Okay. How much password that you want to generate, that you can generate by using this. Okay. This is available in the Apache Commons. Okay. Let us take this dependency. Let us take this dependency. Add in the pom.xml. Apache Common Slang I am using third-party dependency. Let us add in the pom.xml. After the Lombok Tomcat, I'm adding one dependency called Apache Common Slang dependency. Apache Common Slang dependency. Version is not required. Boot will identify the version. Now go here. They have given the logic to generate the random password. They have given the logic to generate the random password. Now here, this is the code that is used to generate the random password. So random utils, that is a predefined class. Random utils is a predefined class. Now, 1 minute. Now random string utils we are giving here. Now whatever the password is generated, I want to return that password from here. In my password, I want to keep all ABC uppercase letters, ABC lowercase letters and numbers. I don't want to keep any special character. Remove them. I don't want any special character. Now random string utils dot random. So you can see this class random string utils dot random. If you just give the count, how many characters you want, it will generate that. Suppose I want to include alphanumeric characters. What characters you want to include, that you can pass as a parameter. You can pass that as a parameter. So based on the given characters, based on the given length, it will generate one password that is called random string. Now that random string I'm getting from the method. Whenever I call this method will generate a random string with the 6 characters. Alphanumeric characters will be available. So is this our class or it is a predefined class? Apache Common Library provided that class. In that class we have a method called random method. I'm passing 2 parameter. What is the length of the password? what characters should be included in the password. It is giving the password. I am returning that password. Now, wherever I need the random password, I can call this method. Now, this class does not have any state. Directly, I can take it as a static method. What is the meaning of taking static method? By using class name, I can call this method. Okay. Now go to service layer. Go to our service layer. Now generate the random password. I have here a method called password utils dot generate random password. It will give me string my temporary password. So with this our first step got completed. I need to generate a random password. I have taken one dependency in the pom.xml, commons logging dependency. Then I have written one method. In that method, logic is available to generate the password. I'm calling that method. I'm getting that password. Okay, guys. Now, next, set the account status as log. Generate the random password and set it to the object. Set the account status as log. Then insert the record. Send the email to unlock the account. One more step here. I need to do copy data from binding object to entity object. Data coming in the form of which object? Binding object. But I want to insert with the entity. Do you know how to copy the data from binding object to entity object? Yes. Now I need to go for create the entity object first. User details entity. Entity is equal to new user details entity. Then after creating the entity object, bean utils dot copy properties. Data coming in the form object, I want to copy to the entity object. Then after creating the entity object, then let us set that entity dot set password. What is the password I am setting? Temporary password I am getting from the method. I am setting that to the entity object. Then set the account status as logged. How to set the account status as logged? Entity dot set account status. I will be using the status as logged. Clear? I'm able to copy the data from binding object to entity object. Then I'm able to generate the random password. I'm setting that to the entity object. Then after I'm setting the account status as log. Then finally what I need to do? I need to insert the record. Now to insert the record, I need to inject a repository. First of all, this class should be represented as a service class @service. Now I need to go for repository, private user details repository, private user details repository, user details repo. Let us go for auto wiring. Why I am going for auto wiring? Dependency injection. I want to inject one class object into another class object. That is called dependency injection. Now, once I have this, let us insert that record. What logic I need to write to insert the record? What logic I need to write to insert the record? Just I need to go for save by passing entity object as a parameter. Now, here I am calling repository.save method. I am passing entity. See here, if you look at the diagram, step by step, I am trying to develop the logic. Database table, entity available, repository available. To capture the form data, binding class is available. From the binding class, request will come to controller. Controller will talk to service method. Inside the service method, I'm taking binding object as a parameter, but I want to insert the record. For that, I need the entity. I'm copying the data from binding object to entity object. After copying the data, I'm setting the password for the entity because from the UI, I'm not going to get the password. Password should be generated by the application. from the UI, status is not coming. That's why I'm setting the password for the entity and I'm setting status for the entity. Then I am calling insert method. Okay, save method I am calling. After inserting the record, what is my next step? Send the email to unlock the account. Send the email to unlock the account. We know that already how to send the email in our application. Now we are having a class called emailutils.java. Emailutils.java is available. In that method, we need to inject Java mail sender. SMTP properties we need to configure and we need to inject mail sender at the rate auto wiring. This should be a Spring Bean at the rate component. Now I am injecting Java mail sender. Now, do we have any attachments to send in the email? No, we don't have any attachment. Public boolean send email. To send the email, what is required? String to address, string subject required, and string body required. Okay, this is a method that is used to send the email for the user. After sending the email, I need to return true or false value. If email is sent successfully, I will return true. Otherwise, I will return false value. Now I will go for boolean is sent is equal to false. Now return is sent. By default, I am taking is sent is equal to false value and I am returning is sent variable. Now here I will write a try block and catch block. If any exception occurred, I will handle that exception. E dot print stack trace. If this try block is executed successfully, I will make the flag as true. Got it? Now initially I'm taking a variable boolean is sent is equal to false. Then here logic will be available to send the email. If email is sent successfully, I am reinitializing the variable with the true. If some exception occurs in the try block, variable will be false only. Right? Now I need to create a my message or simple message, anything is fine. Mail sender dot create my message. What is the return type? So it is going to provide my message object. It is going to provide my message object. Mail sender dot create my message. Now create my message. I'm getting my message object. Now by using this my message, I will create my message helper. My message helper. Helper is equal to new my message helper. We already implemented that in our first project. Okay, how to send the email. My message helper is available. Now simply I am going to call helper dot set to address. What to whom we need to send the email. Helper dot set subject. Subject I want to send. Helper dot set text. Okay, that can be a HTML text body and true. Now after that I'm going to call mail sender dot send off my message. That's it. So now this is my method which is used to send the email for the user with their password. This is my method which is used to send the email to the user with the password. I created one email utils class. This class I am representing as a Spring Bean by using component. Then I am taking mail sender object, that is a predefined component. I am injecting by using dependency injection. Then I am going for send email method, which is used to send the email to the user based on the given to address, based on given subject, based on the given body. Now go to our service IMPL. I need to send the email. For that, I need to inject email utils class, private email utils class. How to inject it, guys? By using auto wiring at the rate auto void. Now take this and let me call this email utils dot send email. To send the email, what is required? Temporary password. Sorry. To subject and body. Okay. send email. Now I need to pass to address, and here I need to pass the subject, and here I need to pass the body. That is my requirement. Okay. To address. Do you know what is the to address? Already we got the data from the form. To whom we need to send the mail, we'll get from the form. So to address already I know. String 2 is equal to form dot get email. Okay guys. Now similarly, string subject is equal to unlock your account. Subject you can give as unlock your account. Now something like this. So unlock your account to access our website. Then body. In the body, I'm going to specify string body is equal to, I can keep some tags like h1, use below temporary password to unlock your account. Use the temporary password to unlock your account. Now that is a title h1. Okay guys. Now use below temporary password to unlock your account. But actually how I want to display the mail is, now use below temporary password to unlock your account. Now we will give that as temp password. Whatever the password is generated, that password will come. Click here to unlock your account. Now I need to display one hyperlink. Click here to unlock your account. Click here to unlock your account. When they click on that link, it should go to unlock account page. Now here we need to apply our brain. Which user trying to unlock the account? Okay, for that what I will do is, I will take a href here. A href is equal to unlock account. A href is equal to unlock. Now if I give just a href like this, can we implement that functionality? No. Why? Because if you observe our requirement, whenever you click on the sign up, unlock account email will go. Whenever you click on the email, this page should come. In that page, email should be populated. Which user trying to unlock the account? So for that, in the unlock account, I will pass user email ID as a parameter. Are you guys clear with my point? I'm going to send you a link in the email. In that link, a hyperlink will be available. So whenever you click on the hyperlink, request should come to my controller method with the user email ID. Email is equal to whatever the user email is available, I will send like this. In the mail body, we need to prepare like this. Okay. This is your temporary password and this is the link you need to click. When I am preparing a link, I'm giving the hyperlink with the email ID as a query parameter. Why I am setting email ID as a query parameter? My throat is not supporting, guys. Now, so whenever I'm preparing a link in the email, I'm giving my controller method and I'm giving a query parameter also. Why I am giving a query parameter here? Because whenever you click a link in the email, we need to capture that email and we need to pre-populate in the form. So now we need to prepare mail body like this. We need to prepare a mail body like this. Now here, instead of going for the string, let's better to go for the string buffer. Why we need to go for the string buffer? String is a immutable object. Whenever you change, it will create the new object. Then let me go for string buffer. Body is equal to new string buffer of some empty string I am giving. String buffer, body is equal to new string buffer. Now body dot append. In the first line, I'm going to append like this. Use below temporary password to unlock your account. Use the temporary password to unlock your account. That is one H1 tag. Okay, that is in the body. Then after I will write body.append. Body.append. For this append, I need to specify what is the temporary password. Now, temporary password. So do we have the temporary password or we don't have the temporary password? We already got from the method. I am giving that temporary password. Now, after printing these two lines, what is the next one? A link I need to print it. So now, after temporary password printing is completed, I want to give the link in the another line. To give the link in the another line, I will go for break tag. I will go for break tag. Now, after break tag is printed, then after finally, we will go for body.append. In this, I need to specify href. I need to specify href. Click here to unlock your account. That will go as a hyperlink. In the hyperlink, I need to give my email ID. Is it a hard-coded email ID or I need to take from the form? From the form, I need to take that email ID is equal to now I need to specify plus form dot or to address directly. Which email ID we are sending? That to email ID we are setting here. So to whom we are sending the email? Same mail ID I am keeping in the hyperlink. So when that person click on the link, it will go to my unlock page. In the unlock page, email will be displayed. Now, so here I have subject and I have body dot toString. Body dot toString. Now, look at the code. First one, I am getting the binding object. Okay, copy data from binding object to entity object. By using copy properties, I am doing that. Then I am generating a random password. That random password I am setting to the entity object. Then I am doing account unlock. Now I am setting as a locked status. I am doing record insertion. After record got inserted, I want to send the email for the user. Send the email to user to unlock the account. Now, so here I have two address to whom I need to send the email, and I have unlock account subject and body. Body I want to send like this. Use below temporary password to unlock your account. This is your temporary password. Click this link to unlock the account. When you click on the link to unlock the account, you will have a hyperlink with the query parameter. So whenever you click the link, directly it will go to controller method. Got it? Fine. So with this, I am doing that. Then finally, I am returning true. For time being, I am returning true value. So send email method I am calling. Perfect. So with this sign up functionality ready in the service layer, what is the next step? What is the next step, guys? Repository is ready. Service is ready. What is the next step? Controller. Now we have user controller. Now we have user controller. Go to user controller.java. User controller.java. Here we have sign up. Now this is a controller. It has to call the service method. How it will call the service method? Private user service. Now I want to inject service object at the rate auto wiring. Now simply this method is going to load the page. Okay, now I want to submit the form. To submit the form, I need one method with the post request. Okay, now let us write public string handle sign up. Handle sign up. I will get the data in the form of a binding object. Sign up form object I am getting. User service dot sign up. Now I am passing the form object. Now that method will return boolean some status. Record is inserted or not inserted. Now if the record is inserted, if status, okay, if status and else will be available. Now finally, I want to return same page. I want to return the same page. Whichever the page I am returning for the sign up functionality, after sign up is completed, I am returning the same page. If it is true, what is the meaning of that? If a service method return true, what is the meaning of that? Sign up is completed successfully. Now, if it is a success, then I will go for model dot add attribute of success message. My key will be success message. Check your email. Check your email. Now, suppose if it is a problem, model dot add attribute. Now I will give error message. Problem occurred. Problem occurred. Now I am returning the same page. Let us map this method to post mapping. I'm going for post mapping. Action sign up. For get mapping, sign up is available. For post mapping also sign up available. Any problem? Any problem? No. Ambiguity is there or ambiguity not there? Ambiguity is not there. Why ambiguity not there? One is binded to get request method, another one is binded to post request method. Now we are able to implement the controller method. Now I want to check my UI. Go to sign up page, resources, templates, sign up page, sign up.html. This is a bootstrap form. Now check here, where is our form action is available. Please create your account here. Okay. Now form is available. Now this form I want to bind to my binding class object. First of all, is it a normal page or time leaf page? Normal page. Can we make it as a time leaf? Yes. How? XML ns:/th. XML ns:/th. Now www.timeleaf.org. Now go to our controller. When my page is loading, sign up page is loading, I need to send my binding object. Empty binding object I want to send. Model.add attribute of user. Now I'm going to specify new sign up form. New sign up form. So this is the method which is responsible to load the binding, which is responsible to load the sign up page. When the page is loading, I want to send my binding object. So for that, I'm creating one empty class object. I'm storing in the model. I'm returning the page. Go to that page. I want to use time leaf. So here I have a form tag. Here I have a form tag. Now for the form, I need to give action and I need to give th:/object and I need to give method. Got it? Fine guys. Now th:/object, th:/action, anything is fine. th:/action, th:/object, th:/method is available. Method is a post method. th:/object. What is our binding object here? Do you know what is our binding object? User is our binding object. So I need to specify binding object like this. I am mapping that to the binding object. Now I want to provide action. Whenever I submit, what should happen? It should go to that particular URL pattern. Now, how to specify that URL pattern? Sign up. @/sign up is the action I'm giving. This is the URL pattern. That means when I submit the form, this should go to this URL. This is my binding object. Input type placeholder. I want to give the placeholder as email, form label, form to example 1, and I need to give the name for that. So what is the name? What is the name? Binding object variable I need to map, right? What is the name? Name is equal to name available, email is available. Now here name is equal to name, I'm giving this here, or else you can go for th colon field also. What is the purpose of th colon field? To map our variable to the binding class object star, and I need to specify this as a name, so that the name field data will be mapped to binding class name field. Got it? Next one. Similarly, email is available. th colon field is equal to email we need to provide. th colon field is equal to email. Similarly, phone number is available. So now th colon field is equal to phone number. th colon field is equal to phone number. th colon field is equal to phone number. That's it. So with this we are able to bind our data to the form. Form binding is completed now. Form binding is completed now. Right. Email name is equal to name text. Yes, email, it should be email. Okay. And phone number, I will give this as text. Right. So with this, my form binding is available, and I have a sign up button. Whenever I click on the sign up button, it will go to this action. In this action, what is there? I'm calling my service method. What my service method will do? It will execute the logic and it will insert the record in the table. So now before this, let me check my mail. Is it working or not? I need to configure app password that is there in the first project. To send the email, app password is required. Now my SMTP properties are available. Let me configure SMTP properties here also. To send the email, the SMTP properties are required. And my database configuration is also available. So good. Let us try to debug this application. Post request user controller. Not required because there is nothing to reload that, right? There is nothing to reload that. Right. Message I can display. Right, guys. Now, so here create new sign up page is available. When the sign up is successful, whatever the success message, error message is going, I need to display the success message or error message. Go to signuppage.html, templates, signup.html. In that sign up page, I will display success message or error message. So that I can display here p colon p th colon text is equal to success message. Okay. Same way, I will go for error message. Either success can come or error can come. I want to give you a class. Text success, text danger. Text success, text danger. If it is success, green color. If it is error, red color. That is the meaning of that. Now, let me check my Gmail. Any mail I can log in. I'm logging into my Gmail to check whether mail ID will come properly or not. Let me delete all the emails. Yes. Now my inbox is empty. Nothing is available in my inbox. So observe, guys, I will run the project in the debug mode and let us verify. Controller, user controller. First is there. This is a normal method which is used to load the sign up page. So there are two methods available, guys. There are two methods available. One method is for loading the sign up page, empty page. Another method for sign up functionality. I will keep a breakpoint in the second method. I want to debug my second method. Okay, good. Right click, debug as boot application. Now see the console. Application is getting started or not? Application started, tables also created. Application started, tables created. Go to database. Go to database. Now use JRTP, show tables. AIT user details will be available. Select star from AIT underscore user underscore details. Now select this table. Any data available in the table, data not available in the table, data not available in the table. Okay. Clear the console. Now access our application. Our application is running on the port number 8080. Localhost colon 8080. I'm able to access index page of my application. Now click on login. Login page is displayed. But which functionality I implemented? Sign up functionality I have implemented. Then click on create new. When I click on the create new, my page is loaded or not? Page is loaded. Let me add the details. Name. Let me give it as Ashok. And email ID ashokit.classes@gmail.com. Phone number, some value. Okay. I have given my details, name, my email ID, my phone number. Click on sign up. So when I click on sign up, directly it is going. I think there is a mistake. Yes, I understand. Here for the sign up page, what I have given? Hyperlink I have given. No. Sign up what I have given? Yes, type should be given as button, but I have given that as a hyperlink. So when I click on this hyperlink, what is happening? Directly going to the unlock. So now I need to change this. I need to change this. Input type is equal to submit. Okay. Input type is equal to submit. Value is equal to sign up. Input type is equal to submit. Value is equal to sign up. Okay. Class is equal to, I think the complete button style will be changed. Sign up. Okay, good. Now let me go back, click on create new account. Now I am getting sign up functionality here. Now let me refresh this page, guys. My code got changed. I'm refreshing this page. Name, let me give here, and email ID Ashok IT classes, phone number 1921083. Click on sign up. When I click on the sign up, there is a breakpoint. There is a breakpoint. User controller. Check it. Am I able to capture my form data? Form data coming or not? Email ID coming, name is coming, phone number is coming. If you are not able to capture form data, you need to check your TH field is mapped properly or not. Your form data mapped to the variables or not, you need to check it. Now I am able to get the form data. Go inside that method. I'm calling the service method. Inside the service method, what I am doing? I'm creating the object for entity. Initially, entity contains the data. Entity does not have the data. Entity does not have the data. Then what I am doing? Bean utils.copy properties. What is the meaning of that? What is the meaning of that? Form data is copying to the entity object. Now F6. Then I am calling one method. Generate random password. F6. See that? That is the temporary password I got. 0, D, E, B, C, U. Alphanumeric characters are coming as my temporary password. That temporary password I'm setting to my entity object. I'm setting to entity object. Then account status. What is the default value? Logged. Then what I am doing? Save. What is the meaning of save? Record will be inserted to database table. Repository.save. Record inserted into user details table. Go to the database, select it. Now, can you check this? Can you check this? Record is inserted into the table or not? Record is inserted into the table, but there are some problems available. Now, user ID populated, status populated, email populated, password populated, username not populated, phone number not populated. Are you clear? So field mapping is not correct. Whatever the fields available in the binding class, the fields in the entity class are not same. That's why data did not copy properly. Are we able to set the random password? Are we able to set the status? Yes, fine. Now, let me check email is going or not. Okay, F6, F6. Email utils.send email method. So it will go to send email method. Keep a breakpoint here. I'm coming to send email method. I'm creating a my message. My message helper. To address available. Subject is available. Body is also available. Now F6 set that mail sender dot send method. Before that, check it. Do I have any mail in the email? No. Now F6 mail sender dot send method. Mail sender dot send method. Yes, mail sent successfully. F6 return is sent. Return true. Controller success message. F8. Go to here. Now see in the project there is some problem. There is some problem in that. We will look into that problem. Check the email. Did I get the mail or not? I got the email. Unlock your account. Now see this. Are we able to get the mail? Use below temporary password to unlock your account. This is your temporary password. Click here to unlock your account. When I click on this, it should go to unlock account page in our application. So currently that is not available. We need to go for unlock account page. The URL is not prepared properly. The URL not prepared properly. And there are some bugs available. Functionality 80% working, 20% not working. First problem I can see in the database, name is not coming and phone number is not coming. Okay guys, now let me go here, check my binding object. Check my binding object. Sign up form. Email available, name available, phone number available. Check my entity object. Here what I have taken, username is taken. Let me change it to the name. Let me change it to the name. Stop it. Why phone number did not copy? Here it is available as a string. Here it is available as a long. That's why it is not copied. Let's fix this problem. Okay. So first of all, database issue we have resolved. Now let us check this. Clear the console. Table will be altered, guys. I need to recreate the table. Let me go for create. Existing table will be deleted. New table will be created. Now let me run this. Run the application. 80% working, 20% not working. Clear the console. Now go back. Go back to this. Now I'm able to land on the sign up page. Now go to database. Select the table. Data available, not available. Not available. Insert the record. Ashok email ID. ashokit.classes@gmail.com. Phone number. Click on sign up. When I click on the sign up, there is a breakpoint not available. Some error is coming. We'll see why is that error. Illegal state exception. Form binding object not available. Okay, fine. Record is inserted to the table. Go to database. Select star from table. Now can you see? Record is inserted as expected. Yes, user ID 1, status is logged, email ID, name, phone number, password also generated. Password and status coming from the UI, generating by the application. Coming from the UI or generating by the application. Generating by the application. After record is inserted, why we are getting the error? The reason is after our form is reloaded. After our form is reloaded, it is not able to load the same page again. Binding class object is not available. So for that, let us make a fix. Here, if you add model attribute. If you make model attribute of user. Why we are keeping it is user? In the binding class, I have given the name as user. What is the form binding name I have given here? User. So whenever our form is submitted, again I want to send the binding object back to the user. Okay. And there is another problem in the localhost colon http:// localhost colon 8080/unlock. I need to prepare a full URL here. I need to prepare a full URL. Localhost colon 8080/unlock is equal to email to address. Now, right. Clear the console. Now fine. Let me go to my email. I have deleted everything. Nothing is available. Go back to the sign up page. I'm in the sign up page. Now check the table. Select a star from table. Any record available? No, no record available. Why previous data not available? I have given create. Then what will happen? Delete the table and recreate the table. Perfect. Okay. Now let me go here. Clear the console. Click on sign up. Yes. What it is coming now? Check your email. The success message is coming. Go to email. Did I receive the mail? Yes. What is there in the mail? Use below temporary password to unlock your account. Temporary password is available. We got it. Whatever is inserted in the database, same temporary password we have received in our email. Click here to unlock your account. When I click on this, what will happen? Unlock account page is opening. That is the beauty. See here. I have received an email. In the email, I got a link. When I click on the link, what happening? It is going to unlock account page. It is going to unlock account page. That unlock account we can implement it tomorrow. Today, I want you people to complete this sign up functionality. I want you to complete the sign up functionality. Now, see here, load the page again. I want to create one more account. Okay, create one more account, something like Raju. I have the same mail ID now. Now I'm giving the number 630-192-1083. Click on sign up. Click on sign up. When I click on sign up, what it is telling? What it is telling? Check your email. One more account is created for the Raju. But is this our requirement? What is our requirement? Email should be unique. But currently what is happening? Go to database, select star from table, execute it. What happened? Two users are created with the same mail ID. Two accounts are created with the same mail ID. Should we accept this or we should not accept this? We should not accept this. How to prevent this? How to prevent this? Now observe. Let me stop it. Here, the request is coming to the controller. The request is coming to the controller. Controller is calling service layer method to implement sign up functionality. Now go to sign up. Here we are trying to insert the record. Here we are trying to insert the record. Before going to insert the record, what I need to do? Before inserting the record, what I need to do? I need to check that email is already available in the table or not. For that, I will write one find by method. I will write one find by method. Public user details entity. Public user details entity find by email. User details entity find by email. String email. Okay. Now, using this method, I will check whether the record is available in the table with the given email ID or not. Now, go to service IMPL. Now, I need to call the method. Now, I need to call the method. Here only, I will call that method. Okay. User details repo dot find by email form dot get email. Okay, it will return me one object, user object. It is going to return. If I get the user object with the mail, what is the meaning of that? Come on, I'm trying to retrieve a record based on the given mail ID. With that mail ID, if record is available in the table, what is the meaning of that? Somebody already taken that mail ID. That means, can I consider that as a duplicate mail? Yes or no? Yes. Now, if user not equal to null, if user not equal to null, then I am going to return false value. That's it. Okay, guys. Whenever you call the sign up functionality, before going to insert the record, first I am checking with the given mail ID, record is available or not available. If the record is available, I don't want to execute my logic. I want to return false value. So if my controller method returning the false value, then I will take choose unique email. What is the error I am giving? Choose unique email. If my service method returns true, that means record is inserted successfully. If my service method returning the false value, that means that email already taken by someone. How I am implementing? When user enter the email ID, click on the submit button, request will come to controller method. Controller method will call the service method. Inside the service method, I am trying to find out, do we have any record in the table with the given mail ID? If the record is available in the table with the given mail ID, I am returning the false value. Once the return statement is executed, this logic will execute or this logic will not execute? Will not execute. Return false. Suppose if condition not satisfied, then the remaining logic is going to execute. Go to controller. If I get to true, that means account created, check your email. Account created, check your email. If it is a false value, choose unique email. That is my logic. Okay, perfect. Now, let us try to understand the execution flow. Stop this, run the project. Now, do I need to keep it as create or I can change it to update? Now table is created successfully. I will make it as a update. Right click, run as boot application. My application is running. Clear the console. Go to database. Now, there are 2 records are already available. Can I truncate the table? Truncate table AIT user details. What is the meaning of truncate? Oh, there is a primary key available. I cannot truncate. Or else, let us do one thing. Let it hibernate will take care. Yes. Now, table will be recreated, guys. AIT user details. Any data available? No data available. Now I will change it to update. No issue. Fine. Now I am changing to update. My table will be created, but data available or not available? Data not available. Now go to our application. Login. Go for sign up. Go for sign up. In the sign up, enter the name Ashok, mail ID, classes, phone number. Check your mail. Any email available? No email available. And any record available? No record available. First record I am trying to create. Click on sign up. Sign up. What happened? Account created. Check your email. Go to that. Unlock your account. I got a mail. Go here. This is your temporary password. This is the link to unlock your account. Okay. Then after, suppose I want to create one more account with the same mail ID. First check in the database. Record is created or not created. Record is created. Now go here, log in, go for create new account. I want to create the new account. Enter the details, some Raju, same mail ID, phone number I am giving. Mail ID, Ashok account using the same mail ID, Raju account also using the same mail ID. As of now, how many accounts available in the table? Only one account is available in the table. Now I am trying to create the Raju account. Let me take some different value. Name is Raju, phone number is different, mail ID is the same. Is it unique mail in the application? Already account available with the mail ID? Already account available with the mail ID. Click on sign up. What is saying that? Choose unique email. Now go to database. Raju account created or not created? Not created. So with this, duplicate emails will not be accepted. If somebody try to create the account with the same mail ID, my application will not accept that. Are you guys clear? Fine. Now check the flow. Let me start the project in the debug mode and let me show you the flow. Run in the debug mode. I'm running my application in the debug mode. Controller is available. User controller. Here I have a service controller method. Go to the page. Log in. Go for create new account. Sign up is available. Let me enter the details, something like Rani. Email ID. Same mail ID I am giving. Phone number I am giving. So with this mail ID, account is available or account is not available? Account is available. Then what is the behavior? What is the behavior? New account will be created or a new account will not be created? New account will not be created. Click on sign up. Request is going to controller method. Controller capture the form data. Controller is calling the service method. Now guys, remember, you cannot buttify the code. I have written a lot of code today. You cannot buttify. You need to think and you need to write that code on your own. Everything I'm implementing in front of you. Now go inside this method. I'm calling one method find by email. What is the meaning of this method? What is the meaning of this method? It is used to retrieve the record based on the given mail ID F6. Okay, check it. Check it. Do we have a record with that mail ID? Wow. There is already one record available with that mail ID. So this user can create the account with that mail. This user cannot create the account with that mail. This user cannot create the account with that email. Now, if a user record not equal to null, what my method is doing? Returning the false value, F6. If it is false, sign up is happened, sign up is not happened, not happened. Error, error message. What is the error message? Choose unique email, return sign up page. Now go to that page. What happened? Error message is coming. Choose unique email. Now let me change that mail ID ashokid.online02@gmail.com. Okay guys, now click on sign up. Now again it is going to controller method. What I am doing in the controller method? Capturing the form data, I am calling the service method. Go inside the service method. I am trying to retrieve the record with the given mail ID. Check it. Do I have record with that mail ID? I don't have. Null. What is the meaning of that? No account is available with that mail ID. If a user not equal to null, return false. Condition satisfy, condition will not satisfy. Will not satisfy. If a condition not satisfied, what will happen? This logic will execute. What is this logic? New account will be created and email will be sent. New account will be created and email will be sent. Go here. Now response will come. Now what happened? Rani account created, check your email. So Rani will get the mail. Rani will have the temporary password. Rani will have the hyperlink to unlock the account. So in the email, whatever the link is available, if you click that link, unlock account page is opening. Tomorrow I will explain unlock account functionality and login functionality. Today I want you to complete this sign up functionality. Anybody having any questions on this sign up functionality? I have done the debugging 2 times, mister. Yeah. Anybody not able to understand the code I have implemented? Now you will not ask any doubt, but you are not coding that on your own. Now realize, can we beautify the code? I made the changes in the template file, view file. Whatever the view file I have given, same view file will not work as it is. Form binding we have to do. Based on the binding class, you need to map the form fields. Entity class variables, binding class variables should be same. Entity class variables and binding class variables should be same. Now, controller, one method to load the form, one method to handle the form submission. Service method is available. In the service method, I'm trying to get the record by using find by method. I have written find by method in the repository. With that record, with that mail ID, if record available, return false value. Otherwise, copy the binding data to the entity data, set the password for the entity, set the status as logged, then insert the record, send the email for the user. When you are sending the email, you need to be very careful about the body preparation. I'm preparing the body like this. Here you need to give full URL. http colon double slash localhost colon 8080 slash unlock. Unlock question mark email is equal to email ID. I'm preparing the URL. With this URL, user should be able to land on the unlock account page. User is landing on the unlock account page or not? Currently, dummy unlock account page is loading. Tomorrow we will write the actual functionality for that. If the account is unlocked, then only user can log in into the application. Are you clear? Right. So this is the code that I have done for email sending. Okay. Now, how many of you don't have confidence that we cannot develop this requirement? Just to sign up. I'm not asking you to develop the whole project today. Daily one functionality. Today I completed sign up functionality with the duplicate mail checking. How much time it will take to complete this? How much time it will take to complete this? 1 hour, 2 hours, 2 days? First of all, anybody not able to understand the code? You can ask me. Don't feel shy. Today, if you don't understand, you can ask me. I will explain that. Tomorrow in the company, nobody will explain you. Keep that in your mind. This course you are doing to improve your skill, to improve your analysis power, to improve your coding skills. My only intention, I want you people to become independent programmer. How I am writing the code on my own, very quickly. I want my students to become like that. Any requirement you get, you should be able to develop that on your own. And you should be able to solve the problems that you are getting in the code. Today I will help you. If you want, I can share the code. Tomorrow, nobody will help you in the company. I don't know why you people are wasting your time. Seriously, guys, you will not realize the importance of the coding now. Once our course is completed, if you are not getting any job, then you will realize you will not have any confidence to attend the interview. Even if you attend the interview, you may not get selected if you don't have that practical work experience, right? Then you will realize how much time you have wasted. So don't think that job guarantee program means after course is completed, we will send you to the company. Job guarantee program means there should be some effort from your side also. If you are not attending the classes, if you are not practicing the assignment, if you are not completing the project, how you will get the job? Do I have a company to keep you in the company? I'm also an employee like you. At the end of the day, you need to attend the interview. You need to clear your interview. Then only you will get the job. Keep that in your brain. Some people are in the imagination. Once course is completed, sir will give the job for us. मैं कहाँ से लेके आऊँगा jobs? I'm also an employee in another company. I will help you to get the job. I cannot give you the job directly. You should have that skill to crack the interview. From my side, I can bring some companies to conduct the drive. If you are not performing well in that drive, if you are not able to write the exam properly, do you think that company will take you? Can I beg the company, please take my student? If they like your performance, if you have the technical skills, then only company will take you. Otherwise, company will not take you. So you need to keep that in your brain. So if you want to get the job, first of all, subject-wise, technically, analysis-wise, you should be strong. You should be strong. Otherwise, cracking the interview is very difficult. And yesterday, your uncle called me. Unfortunately, this person not able to answer what is dependency injection. How many days we discussed dependency injection in the class? He sent me a message, Ashok, your student not able to answer what is dependency injection. Please take care of your student. That is the message I got from my friend. I did not explain dependency injection. Huh? How many days I explained dependency injection in the Spring Boot class? Yesterday night, I had half an hour discussion because his uncle is my Java classmate. We learnt Java in the same institute, side chair by chair. We attended Java classes at a time. He is working in the company. He gave reference for his nephew. He came to the class. Yesterday, he has taken an interview for this guy. What is dependency injection? He is not able to answer. Directly, he called me. Mama, I sent my nephew to you to attend the classes. Half of the Spring Boot is completed. Half of the project is completed. He is not able to answer what is dependency injection. It is my fault or his fault? Come on, man. Whose mistake it is? Is it my mistake or it is a student mistake? But what parents will think? Faculty not teaching well. If a faculty is not teaching well, that's why student is not able to answer. At the end of the course, you people blame me. Sir is not teaching properly. That's why we are not getting the jobs. I can bet with you 1,000 rupees or 1 lakh. You search in the whole Amirpet. There is no Java faculty who can teach like me. That is guarantee. You can search in the whole Amirpet. There is no Java faculty who can match with my explanation, who can match with my real-time scenario. But end of the day, your parents or your brothers will question me. We have sent people to you, but people are not getting the jobs. Yesterday night, I did not get sleep also. Arey bhai, what is dependency injection is not able to answer. How many days we discussed on that? Every day we are using the dependency injection from past 1.5 months. That is the situation. And people are saying that, sir, when we will get the companies for the interview? Kya karega? What is the use of calling the company? I have conducted 2 exams. You are not able to find out second highest value in the array. You are not able to write a simple Java program on the string. What is the use of calling the company? Yesterday, one person submitted a review in the Google form. Nobody got the jobs in our batch as of now. Why sir is not calling the company? After calling the company in the lifetime, can I call them once again? With your behavior, with your skill set? If I call any company, they will conduct an interview. Nobody will select. Then next time, for next 10 years, will they come to my institute for the drive? No. First of all, you should be technically strong. Then you can ask me, where is our job? First of all, you are not keeping your effort. And somebody sent you a message. Sir, I have seen a message in the poster, job guarantee program. That's why I joined your course. Who is that guy? I don't know his name. It is an anonymous survey. I don't know your name actually, but somebody written that message. I have seen your job guarantee program. That's why I paid you 25,000. 25,000 I paid not for training, for the job also. That guy, please come and meet me. Take your 25,000. No problem. You can come and ask me. You can take your 25,000. You can send an email with your Google Pay number. If you don't want to meet me, I will send you 25,000 in the 2 minutes of time. That is not important for me. How can you get the job when you don't strong in the subject? It is not like you need to blame me. I'm keeping my effort. You need to keep your effort. We need to fight for the jobs because Ashok IT is just an institute. It is not a company to give you the job. Placement guarantee means we will help you to get the job. We will support you till you get the job. We will be providing our guidance to you for you to get the job. How to attend the interview, how to prepare for the interview. Still our full stack course is not completed. People are questioning, where is job? Where is job? What you will do after going to the company? You are not able to develop login page and registration page. That is your skill set at this moment. Still we are learning, we are improving. You need to realize how much time you are spending for preparation, how much coding you are able to do. If you are able to develop the requirement, whatever I am giving, sir, whatever you are telling, I am able to do. Where is my job? Then you can question me. I will answer you. I will show you the path to attend the interview. Yes, you want to go with the experience, right? That is a different story. The people who want to go with the experience, for them, 10-15 days special training will be available. How to prepare the resume, from where we need to get the experience, how to cover the gap, how to attend the interview, all those things we will discuss. That is different story. To attend the experience interview, first of all, you should know at least one major project. What is the project? What is the architecture? What are the module? That is required. Still, we did not enter into the major project. That's why for experienced people, I am not telling anything. Bye. Seriously, after wasting 2 to 3 years of time, then you will realize the importance of the time, the importance of the training. With this mindset, if you complete the course, there is no use. You need to realize that every month you are paying 5 to 6,000 rupees for a hostel. Your parents are struggling to send you that amount. Where is the value that you are giving for that money? Every month your parents are sending pocket money, 5 to 6,000. That is the money that is earning by your parents. Your parents are not getting money for free of cost. They are doing some hard work and they are earning the money. They are sending money for your pocket money. You are taking that money, you are enjoying in the Hyderabad. How you will get the job? First of all, you are not strong programmatically. Please realize that. And I'm sure I told you in the initial demo classes, if you are not going to get the job, I will give your fees wapas. There is no problem for me. If you want to take that, you can take it. I have no issue. But try to improve your subject to crack the interview. That is the most important thing. Whatever the help that you need to get the job, that will be provided from our side. So full stack means, it doesn't mean that once a batch is completed, directly we will send you to the company. Company will conduct an interview. If you clear the interview, then only they will take you. To clear that interview, you should be ready for that. That effort I am not seeing from you people. Seriously, guys, yesterday, and especially all ladies, nobody is serious about the course. 2 to 3 times I have checked each and every one. You are not able to create the form binding classes. Form binding classes we are not doing first time. Spring Boot, we developed 2 to 3 applications. First mini project we have done the form binding. In the second mini project, we are doing again. Still, you are not able to do that. Seriously, guys, in my DevOps batch, in the morning, DevOps batch is there. Morning 7 to 8:15, 2:30 to 2:40 members are there in the DevOps batch. They know the value of the time. Whatever the thing I explained in the class, they will practice within 2 hours of time. They will send the report in the WhatsApp group. Sir, my practice is completed. My practice is completed. They know the value of the time. In the 250 people, 200 plus people are already doing the job with 3 to 4 years of experience. Daily, 1 hour 15 minutes time I will spend with them. Course is 3 months. Daily 1 class, 1 hour 15 minutes, 3 months course. Course fees is 16,000 rupees. But how much effort I am keeping for Java? Morning 2 hours, evening 2 hours, 4 hours. And again, I need to beg the people, please practice. Please show me your assignment. Please do that. Please come to the lab. Please practice. Why should I do all these things? If I think commercially, I can start 4 batches in a day for DevOps. If I think commercially, 4 DevOps batches I can start in a day. Course fees is 16,000. Daily 1 hour class. Within 3 months course will complete. And they will not ask me job also. Because for the DevOps, everybody will go as a experience. Most of the people are working in the DevOps. Whatever the class I will explain, within 30 minutes, within 1 hour, 8:30 I will complete the class. 9:30 I will come here. By that time, they will send a message in the group. Today task is completed. That is the seriousness they have. Because they already wasted some years. They know the value of the time. You guys are freshers. You don't know the value of the time. That is the difference. Please realize, why are you staying in Hyderabad? Why are you coming to the classes? Why I am keeping this much effort for you? You need to understand that. If we really want to do the business, I no need to take 9 months for the Java full stack. Within 4-5 months, we can complete the full stack. In the whole Amirpet, Java full stack, nobody will give you Spring Boot microservices. Nobody will give you Java real-time project, but we are providing that. That's where you can realize, are we doing business or we are providing the service? If I want to do the business, I can also do that. 25,000 Java full stack, Spring Boot microservices, Java project not included. Separately, you need to join for that. That is a business technique we can do. But are we doing that? That you need to realize. You need to realize what we are providing. You can check with your student. In the Java full stack, anybody providing Java real-time project? Anybody providing Spring Boot microservices? Nobody will provide that. And first of all, my Java real-time project, my Spring Boot microservices. Anybody who is joining separately, 25,000, 12,000 plus 10,000, 22,000. Whole full stack we have given for 25,000 for you. There are so many things if I want to discuss, but I am not going to discuss all those things. I want you to prepare. First of all, improve your skill set. You can ask me job once you are ready for cracking the interview. After giving 4 days, 5 days completed, that person completed the whole project. You are not able to complete single functionality. For both of you, same class, same sir, same subject, same syllabus. One person completed the whole second mini project. You are not able to write the binding classes. What to do? Where is the gap? He is also attending the classes with you. Same subject, same class. He completed the whole project. You are not able to develop one screen. And in that too, Spring Web MVC already you know, Data JPA already you know, Time Leap already you know, but you are not able to develop the project. That means you are not keeping your time. You are not sitting to do the practice properly. Just coming to the class, going to the hostel. Somebody will come at 10 o'clock for the class. Somebody will come evening, 5 o'clock class, 5:30 they will come. 6 o'clock they will come. For the lab, nobody is coming. How you will get the subject, man? First of all, I'm not expecting that you complete the whole project on your own. I'm not expecting you to complete the whole project. I told you multiple times, I will develop the code in front of you. But before you are going to see my code, I want you to try so that you will realize where is the complexity, where is your weakness, where is your problem. Then you can realize when I am typing the code, when I am explaining that code. People are not trying that. Directly they are coming to the class. What they will understand? When I am writing the code, see, today I have written so many lines of code, almost here 50 lines, here another 30 lines, here another 20 lines, 100 lines of code I have written. Can you by heart this? No. Now you need to develop this. How can you develop? You need to keep your brain. You need to think. How I am thinking about the requirement. So when I am going for a requirement, always I'm starting my analysis from the database side, table, entity, repository, then service class, service interface, service method, controller, binding class, submit, debug that. Step by step, I am writing the code. Same thing you need to practice. Overnight, you cannot become that programmer, full stack programmer. Slowly you need to improve, but I'm not seeing that effort from your side. I'm not seeing that effort from your side. This is the problem to teach for the freshers. Freshers don't know value of the subject. They don't know value of the time. If I am teaching the class for the experienced people, they will see me like a god. Yaar, kitna subject padha rahe hai. They know the value of that and they don't waste the time. They will practice the things on that day itself. But freshers, kitna bar bolo? How many times I told you? Practice, 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 but nothing is happening. As a faculty, we will lose that interest to deliver the subject when the students are not doing the things properly. To be frank, you need to understand how much effort we are keeping. How much effort we are keeping. You may think that, sir, you are teaching the classes because you are getting the money. If I get money, but I cannot keep this much effort, right? I told you, other batch scenario, DevOps, I will get double than this. Less effort, less burden, no need of any stress, no need of any pressure. I no need to motivate anybody in the DevOps because they are experienced. They know the value of it. They know the value of the training. But here you don't know that. Because working people, they are paying money for the training from their salary. They know the value of that money. But you, your parents are giving money, you are enjoying. That's why you are not serious. That is the difference actually. If your parents stop sending the money, then you will realize the value of that money. You will realize the value of the time. Seriously, if you don't do that practice properly, lot of time you are going to waste. I want you people to start attending the interviews before course completion. After course completion, if you attend the interview, it will take another 2 to 3 months just to prepare the interview, to attend the interview. I want you people to attend the interview once half of the course is completed. The remaining half of the course will happen parallelly. You can attend the interviews parallelly. What kind of questions they are asking in the interview, we will discuss in the class. That is how you need to improve. After course completion, if you attend the interview, then what will happen? After course completion, if you attend the interview, what will happen? If any topic is not covered in the class, they asked in the interview, then what you will do? No use of that, right? So that's why before course completion, at least 45 days before course completion or 1 month before course completion, you need to start attending the interviews. Then you will understand the reality. What they are asking in the interview, what we are discussing in the class. If there is any gap, you can question me. Sir, in my interview, they asked this question. This is not covered in the class. Then I will explain the topic in the class. Because we can't discuss the whole Java here. Java is nothing but so many things are there. I also don't know everything in the Java. I can't teach you everything in the Java. Whatever is required for to get the job, that we are discussing. If anything is missing in the class, so if you attend the interview, if they ask that question, you can tell me in the class or you can send me in the group. This topic is asked in the interview, which is not covered in the class. Then in the next day, I will explain that topic. That is how you need to learn, guys. In the HTML page, I have changed the href to button, guys. The mate that I changed in the signup.html, in the signup.html earlier, my form binding is not happened. So I have changed the form binding today. All this binding I have done. Then field mapping I have done. And earlier I have given hyperlink for that sign up. Now I change it to button. Input type is equal to submit. Value is equal to sign up. Button danger I have given. Button outline danger I have given for that. So whatever the HTML I have given, that is a sample UI. Today, I made the changes in the UI as per my requirement. Form binding happened properly. Button, form action, I have changed it. Okay. And I made the changes in my entity class. Entity class variables should be matching with the binding class variables. Right. That is the change. I want you people to complete sign up functionality today. And another person sent you a message. Ashok sir going like a super fast in the class. I asked a couple of times in the class, anybody having any issue, anybody not able to understand anything, anybody having any questions, you are not telling me in the class, but in the review they are writing that, sir classes are going like a super fast. Where is super fast, man? 4 days back I have given the requirement. Today I developed first screen. If you feel this is super fast, Java project will take 1 year. What is super fast here? And everything, I will repeat it 2 to 3 times. And I am asking, do you have any questions? In the offline, nobody asking a question except this first row people. Nobody will ask a question. Everybody will feel that they understand everything. But when I ask to write it, copy paste. Copy paste. When you will change? Seriously, guys. Yesterday night, I got disappointed by seeing your reviews. Anonymous reviews. हाँ सर को पता नहीं चलेगा ना कौन दिया था, लिख दिया कुछ भी. Seriously, guys, after keeping this much effort, if you are giving such kind of feedback, it will disappoint us and we will lose our interest slowly. अरे यार, why should I struggle like this? आराम से घर में बैठ के एक DevOps बैच ले लेंगे, ज्यादा पैसे आएगा, less stress, less pressure. I no need to go to institute every day morning एक बार आना, फिर से लंच को जाना, फिर से इवनिंग आना, फिर से इतना बार क्यों ढूंढना है उधर इधर. आराम से I can take a online class for the DevOps people. Why should I struggle like this? And is there any output I am getting from this? If people are practicing, if people are responding, if they are able to do the coding, then I will feel some satisfaction. Okay, my students are doing good. Definitely these people will get the job. I can send these people to the company. If I send these people to the company, company people will trust me. Company people will select these people. Then my institute brand will increase. Like that, I will get some positive vibration. But that I am not getting here. So please, if I'm telling you once again, if you realize, if you take it seriously, if you practice, then only you will get the job. Otherwise, your time will be wasted, your money will be wasted. You may take my 25,000 back, but what about the 6 months of time you spent? Who will give you that back? Who will give you that back? Nobody can give you that back. Whatever the 6 months of time you have spent, there should be some meaning for that. The meaning is getting the job. To get the job, nobody will take you without interview. Everybody will conduct interview, then only they will take you. First of all, you are not ready to give that interview. And from next week, I want to conduct some mock interviews. I will record your video also. We have set up the room. I have a camera. Mock interview recording session will happen. Daily 2 people interview I am going to take. Whose interviews I am going to take, randomly I will pick up. We have given some serial numbers for you. I will decide in the before one day. Tomorrow I will take the interview for the serial number 35, 67. I don't know whose number is 35, whose number is 67. Those 2 people should give me the interview. That interview will be taken by me or someone else. We want to check how you are behaving in the interview. In the interview, we will ask everything. Core Java, Advanced Java, Hibernate, Spring Boot, whatever that WebMVC, JPA, tools, everything will be covered. 30 to 40 minutes interview will happen. Then we will understand what is your performance in the interview. So prepare properly for that. Don't waste your time. Fine. We'll continue in the evening class. I want you to complete the sign up functionality by today. Online students, any question, anyone regarding today's development? Sign up functionality. Anybody having any questions on this? Offline people, any doubts on the code that I have done today? I want you people to do it and I want you people to complete this. Just one functionality, sign up, taking the data from the form, inserting in the database, sending the email. Email is not new for us. Inserting the data in the database is not new. Capturing the data from the form is not new. So everything you know, but you need to make some changes in the code as per the given requirement. Tomorrow I will explain unlock account and login functionality. Pawan Kumar, that is escape. When you want to keep double quotes inside the double quotes, we need to go for escape character. So in the service layer, I want to keep double quotes inside the double quotes. For that, I'm going for escape character. If I don't keep escape character, it will think it started here, it ended here. But I don't want to end here. That's why I will give escape character. This is the start point and this is the end point. In between some double quotes are there, I'm giving escape character for them. So this link I am preparing, when user click on the link, it should open unlock page. In the body, I'm sending a hyperlink. Got it? Fine. Sit in the lab and try to complete the registration functionality, guys. We'll see you today evening. Thank you. Huh? No. This month end.